signs that our Lord gives us combined, and you have to say, well, there's got to be something more than just it's a blip on the screen and everything is going to become hunky-dory again.
So early in our interview today, you made reference to here Matthew 24 and 25, but there's a reference to those days and another reference to that day. Are these one and the same, or is there something different here?
Two different things. You see, this is, really the person who is not paying attention. And I know some people have responded to things I've written, and they say, well, he's talking about the fall of Jerusalem. Well, you're right. He's talking about the fall of Jerusalem because they asked him two questions. They said, what's going to happen to this place, talking about the temple that was sitting right across from it on the Mount of Olives, and what are the signs? There were two questions, and our Lord did not duck either of them. So he said, when it comes to the fall of Jerusalem, here's what's going to happen. On that day, here's what's going to happen. And he gave us predictions that happen with precision. Not two stones are going to be one on top of the other. And in 70 AD, when the Romans came and they razed the city of Jerusalem and killed and imprisoned women and children, killed men, and what Jesus said, when you see that, flee to the mountains, run out of the Judea, go to the mountains. So he was giving them advice what to do on that day. Then he turns around and said, now, as for those days, talking about the days prior to his return, and then he speaks about the labor pains in that context, in that vein. This is what's going to happen. This as a sign. This is the labor pains. And then he, gives us each one and what relation it has to reality today. I mean, one has to be blind. Again, I come from a Reformed background, so I don't come from the tradition where they kind of, end time, the Scofield Bible and so forth. If I did, that's fine too. I have many dear friends who are in that tradition, which is wonderful. But I didn't come from that. I came from the pure eyes of looking at the words of Jesus and the warnings that when you see these labor pains are coming faster and furious, and not every hour, but they are every half hour, every 15 minutes, or every 10 minutes, then look up and realize that the time is nigh. And then he kept saying, don't let anyone disturb you. Don't let anyone deceive you. Keep your eye on me, because in the end, that's what the faithful believers are going to do. They're going to keep their eyes on Jesus. And I'm appealing to the church. I'm saying, no, get together.
Tell you what, let me interrupt you